going to take a minute right now. We're going to get into the training. I'm going to turn the mic over to the president of the M.A.D team, just an individual who is the master of the mind. He has dynamic people skills, and it is his people skills and his mentality that has allowed him to build this business to the level that he has. He's going to give you guys just a different way to think about some very common things that you see that can empower you in building the business. So without further ado, let me turn the mic over to none other than the president of the M.A.D team. By the way, let me stop for a minute. We all go to various, you go to the stadiums and you cheer for the Eagles and you cheer for the Phillies, and we cheer for all these people who make us no money. In the M.A.D team, when somebody on our team takes the stage, we stand up, we give them the respect that we deserve, and yes, we cheer for them. Not from a bad vantage point, but we cheer anybody on to the success. So the M.A.D team is about energy, excitement. How many of y'all go to work on a regular basis, everybody claps when you show up? Well, see, in the M.A.D team, you're going to learn how to feel good about everything you do. So that's part of our team etiquette. Nobody walks up on this stage and doesn't have a sense of, wow, I can't believe they made me feel that good. So when I introduce the president of the company, I want you guys to give him a strong M.A.D team welcome to none other than Mr. Art Lee.
Sit down, all right. Outstanding, outstanding. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. All right. There's an old saying that says to think means to put it in ink. All right. So look at somebody and say, listen, if you plan on thinking, pull out something and put it in ink. Tell them. Now listen, tell them, if you don't plan on thinking, you might as well go and leave. I'm not joking. All right, all right. Who are we? We are the #1 team. All right, for those who don't know what I'm getting ready to do, I'm going through the mantra because it was just happened to be up there. This is the M.A.D team mantra, and unless you get on our 5:30 a.m. call, you wouldn't know anything about this. So now you're going to be educated to it, and we'll start over again. Number one, who are we? We are the #1 team that makes a difference. Number two, who are we? We are special people and achievers. See, for those of you on the 5:30 call, you don't know what the next was, is it? Huh? Number three, who are we? We are big dreamers and hard workers. And last but not least, who are we? We are the best and the brightest ancestors have ever produced. Outstanding. No? Huh? No? There it is, dollar sign. That's it. Can y'all see that dollar sign? Yeah. All right, DJ, can you play this song for me and everybody just kind of, kind of cheer along with it? It's going to help my presentation. There's a, as my partner said, there's a mental thought behind the song. No? Are you all ready? Okay, don't worry. We'll do that at the end. All right, good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing all that right now. We are? Really? Really? Oh, really? Oh, okay. All right, so then. All right, let me back it up. 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 Woo! Okay. Don't worry about that, DJ. Don't even worry about that. The CEO gave me some new instructions up here. And can somebody say go boss lady? Go boss lady! All right, boss lady make us a lot of money, so it's good to have that kind of boss. Let's see y'all know. All right, let's talk real quick about qualities of success. It's really important to be coachable. Man, that's one of sometimes the most difficult thing, especially for people who have had some success in life, or you've owned your own business, and you start with our team, and you start with the company T&I. It's very tough. It's very difficult for people to be coachable. But how many people believe and agree that some of your best athletes have coaches? How many people believe that Oprah Winfrey had a coach? Donald Trump, Bill Gates. So how many people understand that you need a coach? Okay? And when you find yourself no longer coachable, Do you understand that you're going to run into problems?
Yes.
How many people remember a guy named Allen Iverson?
Yes.
How many people believe he started having problems being coached?
Yes. Yes.
Sure did.
How many people believe that he thought he was above being coached?
Yes.
For those who don't know, he played for the 76ers, great ball player, but he wouldn't go to practice. He just did his own thing. He like
Right.
and he wasn't right. Like he was just rich, so he said I ain't doing it no more.
Right.
And so he wasn't coachable. Do you know what happened to him? Anybody know what happened to him? He gone. He gone. He out of here. He gone. So it doesn't matter what level you are in life. Always remember that saying that we talked about earlier. Rich people constantly learn and grow. Poor people poor people think they already know. Don't mess it up like I did, all right? Poor people think they already know. And one of the other examples to use, how many of you guys have heard of Warren Buffett?
Yes.
If you haven't never read his book, read his book, and you guys have heard of Bill Gates. Think about it like this. Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, two of the richest men in the world. Actually, at one point, Bill Gates was the number one. There's a Mexican guy just took over being number one. Warren Buffett was number two. So I guess now Bill Gates is number two, Warren Buffett is number three, right? Well, I want you guys to pay attention to this because not long ago, just recently, Warren Buffett donated, does anybody know how many billions to Bill Gates? 37? I know it was around $30+ billion. He donated $30+ billion to Bill Gates. Now, Bill Gates is already rich, right? I figured, I told Valencia, you think we can call him and see he give us this $1 billion? We'll split it. We'll split it with all you guys. Everybody pay today. Everybody get a piece of that $1 billion. Do you know, y'all understand how much a billion is? Does anybody know how much $1 billion is? It's 1,000 million. There's not 1,000 people here, so that means every single person gets at least $1 million. Can somebody go call Bill Gates while we're doing this? I'm laughing. I'm serious, man. Can you get $1 billion to these guys real quick? Anyway, the reason why I bring that up because even though Bill Gates was a rich man, he didn't have the attitude towards Warren Buffett and say, you know, I'm not going to be coachable about this. You know, listen, Warren Buffett, I'm already rich, man. I'm already rich. I don't need your $30 billion. You can keep that. I don't need that. I'm good. He didn't do that, did he? No. See, some of us have to stay focused on what I call be the business. You have to be about your business and be coachable. Everybody understand that? Yes. That's really important. It's important to have an impeccable work ethic. The best thing I can tell you about a work ethic is just always think about your job. Write down, I must have a job mentality. See, if you have a job mentality, you will have the right work ethic because the job forces you to go to work even when you don't feel like it.
Right.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you wanted to quit years ago. Yeah. Did you? No. Being responsible. Write this down. I will be responsible to you, but I cannot be responsible for you. That's really important to digest and understand that you'll be responsible to the person, but you're not responsible for the person. What does that mean? That means when you get started in business, I will be responsible to you to do a three-way call. I'll be responsible to you to make sure you have the information of the weekly meeting. I'll be responsible to you to make sure you know about the conference call. But I cannot be responsible for you. Everybody understand that? Yeah. Well, I can't be responsible for you if you don't put nobody on the conference call. I can't be responsible for you if you don't want to do the tea party. I can't be responsible for you if you don't want to follow the system.
That's right.
Everybody with me?
Yeah.
Having integrity, really important. How many people know what integrity means? Shout it out. What does it mean? Honesty. It's really important to have integrity in this business. Very important because one of the things that you will find is that when you do something that is dishonest, guess what? People never forget it. Am I right? Once you tell that one little lie, you do one thing that they